consequently, what happens? The elder daughters of King Lear left literature of English is read all over the world. Its credit almost goes to William Shakespeare. That's why we celebrate his birth anniversary as a British Language Day. And in this regarding, to evolve interest, to bring interest in our students, Department of English conduct various activities like eloquence, quiz competition, wallpaper presentation, poster presentation, like this. So this is what I want to say. Now I call the students to present their poster here. Please come.
ये क्या हाँ
एक एक गाना
एक एक ये नसीब आहे ते एक एक
या दोघींचे घ्या
ये मैं दोनों से
कैसे नहीं है
इस तरह यार कदम सकते थे कदम करा लिए
poster presentation. The student who has presented their poster, in among them we had Mayuri Shelke, Arshia Sheikh, Siraj Sayyed, Pramod Ahir, Aditya Dekne, Dinesh Lembe, and they presented the posters on Shakespeare's life, his work, and the very didactic poem by Rudyard Kipling, If, and the chart of tense and parts of speech, which is of syllabus for BA. So after this, now I call some students who are going to present their views here. So first I call Arshia Sheikh, BA.
Good morning, friends. Dear teachers. Today I am here to speak about greatest dramatist William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1564. He was famous English playwright, poet, and actor. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language. He is often called England's national poet and the bard. His plays have been translated into every major living language, and are performed more often than those of any other playwrights. Some of his many works are about love, life, death, revenge, grief, jealousy, murder, magic, and mystery. Some of his most famous books are Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, and Hamlet. It is important to study Shakespeare's works, understand the modern world, indeed to understand people. A Midsummer Night is the most famous books are William Shakespeare. In the most performed Shakespeare play, Sonnet 18 is the most famous poem written by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare's influences has expanded from traditional literature and theatre to present-day movies. Altogether, Shakespeare's work included 38 plays, 2 narrative poems, 154 sonnets, and variety of other poems. सर मैंने ये सब याद किया था, लेकिन मैं अभी मतलब यहाँ पे आके थोड़ी सी नर्वस होगी तो भूल गई
For your sincere attempt we really told very good things about William Shakespeare, how he has wrote the best tragedies, including King Lear, Hamlet, Macbeth, and Othello. Even she told that how he include various themes, various plots and the art of characterization in his plays. That's why today even after 400 years we read William Shakespeare's play with great interest, and for that really we have to remember William Shakespeare for his work. Now I call Mayuri Shelke to present her views.
Good morning, all of you, respected principal, teachers, and our my dear friends. My name is Mayuri Arjun Shetty, class BF1. Today it is really a very good day. I'm feeling very glad to stand before you today. Department of English has organized this beautiful program. English language day and poster presentation. I have heard Marathi language day and Hindi language day. But today I know about English language day. This is celebrated on the birth anniversary for great dramatist William Shakespeare. I have heard about his name and some of his plays. Today, even after 450 years, we read Shakespeare. We read his plays. Sir had told me to participate in a poster presentation. So I prepared it yesterday and today I present it in this program. So I like English language. I know before 2 months ago, Department of English also conducted 7 days workshop on English language. Communicative skill from there I have an interested. I want to learn to speak in English language. Really, sir, if you are organize such a program in our college, so definitely it will help to all of you to improve our English language.
Thank you very much. You told how you get pleasure to participate in poster presentation, and you told that how the department conduct various activities to evolve, to provoke, to create interest among students about English language. Really, it was very good. Now I request today's resource person, Professor Hemant Kumar Jain, Head of English Department, to guide us, our student and us.
Thank you, sir. At the outset, I heartily thanks the principal that he decided over the stage and he came with my prime request that sir, you have to get the most prominent position of today's program. Therefore, I'm thankful to him in that sense. As well as I welcome all of you here in the course of the work that when any program, any celebrity, any artist or any scientist is famous or popular or well known, or after his death, why does his celebration goes on and on? That is the prime question that I have to focus on that. That after 400 years we are going to celebrate the birth anniversary of this literary genius William Shakespeare, who has been rewarded as the Bard on Avon. Bard means a poet and Avon is the river that flows in London. That is another part. But my point is that whenever you have to celebrate any birth anniversary of a literary genius like William Shakespeare, that his contribution to the field of literature, his contribution on the bearing of literature, and as far as his understanding of human emotions is more important as a common human being, I think. Because he has written all these things, very, very basic things about you and me. Whatever dramas he has composed there, the world famous tragedies also, Macbeth, Hamlet, King Lear and Othello. And at the same time, the same man is writing the another comedy, the sunniest sunny comedy like Romeo and Juliet or Much About Nothing, or we can say Twelfth Night, or Taming of the Shrew. These are the comedies at the one hand, and the same man has written the World River Studies at the other hand. These are composed by the same man, and that is, I think, it is more important that as a human being, all of these bearings of literature, all of this literature produced by Shakespeare in the form of drama, in the form of poetry, or whatever sonnets he has composed, more than 120 sonnets he has composed. And these sonnets, this drama, everywhere within me, myself, I found myself Hamlet even 24 hours working in that sense. Yeah, and everyone present here, that this particular emotion he tried to articulate, he tried to emphasize, he tried to present artistically to the work of art, whatever William Shakespeare has composed, like that of Hamlet. And perhaps you have seen that particular movie, like my colleague said, my colleague in the colleague said that not Samrat is one more thing. That is the adaptation of this particular work of arts. Adaptations, they are called adaptations. They are not translations, or they are not translations or transliterations, or we can say any part of that particular drama is not adopted, but it is the adaptation, that idea which flows, and that is the flow of idea we can found here, that Europeans they are most prominent in that sense, that the more important thing is the language. The language, because I also told you after some in the program that one who knows the English is the global language, English is the linked language, English is the library language, English is the language of even discoveries and science, even. Therefore, literature produced in European countries essentially became popular only through English language, because after that one, Greek and Latin was there, but Greek and Latin, you know that when we borrow a particular medicine from a medical, and we just read the cough X or cough syrup, that name we can't recognize that these are the English names, but we can't read them because they are in Greek and Latin. That is the same thing that before Shakespeare, before English language, all these works they were produced them by Greek and Latin. So Greek and Latin language was there, which was most hard language. Even today, we know that there is we have another language like Sanskrit. Sanskrit we can learn so many good things from Sanskrit, but we can't speak it because it is too much hard, and it is a it is going to vanish from the society. That is why Greek and Latin, and that translations were made in English language, and therefore I think the importance of English language, and particularly in this area that we have opted this department, we are running the courses from 20 years, but so many there is too much poor response to the English students. They are the rare students, but they can fluently, and they can very regularly they can speak. Regular practice can make them perfect in that sense. That we will take their help in our NAC working committee. That will be helpful to us. That is a resource. Our students are our resource. In the department, students are our resource. That we have to inculcate in that way. That is another thing. But I was talking about the basic human and basic feelings of a human being that Shakespeare wrote about. That morality, that love, that hatred, that friendship, that particular emotion during the various stages of life. That he says that all the world's the stage, and we all men and women are merely actors. They have their regular exits and regular entrances also in that sense. That he speaks about our lifetime, that we have to play a certain roles in our family also. That is Shakespeare says, and he has written about the common men, common women, and common emotions which are related to you, me, and everyone sitting in this hall at the present moment. Therefore, Shakespeare is ignored, Shakespeare is popular, and as Shakespeare still should be read today. That is another thing. That Shakespeare and most, I think, important factor in that sense is that the theory of literature, even the literature produced in our Indian language, that can be translated into English. Even though the first Dalit English novelist is she's a lady, that Baby Kamle, and she wrote the Jina also. That has been translated into This Is Our Lives by the Oxford University in the English language, and therefore it became globally. It came to the people, and therefore the importance of English language, as Dr. Ambedkar has been saying, Gandhiji was there, and even Nehru also pointed on that particular aspect of English language. That English language is as a library language and as a linked language, it is more important. Now, let me tell you one thing, that during these last 2 years, during the pandemic situation all over the world, all the world was as it is. It was completely not moving. It was static, not kinetic. Then what was the platform for us? That we arranged so many programs by Zoom. That is another thing. And that is the only link between us, that we get connected with each other. That is technology. And whatever Shakespeare has written about it, that he wrote his last play was published in 1616, that was The Tempest. And whenever the first company opened a particular brand here, that Airedale, that he chosen that brand from Shakespeare's one spirit, whose name is Ariel, and he goes within a second to the sea and to the mountains and even on the dry lands, that we can say. That is the Ariel, and that brand was outtaken by the company, and that we used to do that. We have the telephonic conversation through the air. Means that was imagination. That Einstein says that whatever is imagined, whatever we discovered today, it has been imagined somewhere before. Whatever we discovered today has been imagined somewhere. Means imagination is more powerful than any other things. And secondly, even also more than English language, or more than our local language, local dialects of English, as do we have, particularly speaking about Marathi, which is our mother tongue, and when we learn the English as a foreign language, we used to compare certain things, that which is the finest form, which is the highest form, which is the standard form of English, that is spoken by BBC, that is British Broadcasting Corporation, and it has certain symbols it has invented. We have a textbook for first year. In that sense, we are going to introduce the particular course in language, English language and phonetics, where you will note down all these things. And those students who are interested, like Arsia and Sergey, yes, and like the Yotaku, in that sense, that you will get that particular sound, particular situation, particular pronunciation of English language in that better way. And I am proud of myself that they are my students in this sense. Secondly, when we are talking about the English literary theory or English literary genesis, they are celebrated, they are speaking about a man speaking to men, is the common language is there. And therefore, it is not the, you will not find so many good things in any literature produced, any literature produced, like Shobha Desi has written so many stories, she has written so many novels, but these are the seasoned textbook writers, because for the time being they have their particular slot of popularity, that during 5 or 6 months they used to capture the whole world, and nowadays it became very, very easy that in this growing age of particular social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, and all of these things, and so many apps are there, we have to find out one thing, that more important is that English language is the link between all these things, and therefore that is the importance of English, and that will be another thing, that we are going to celebrate the birth anniversary of William Shakespeare today, who is a popularly well-known figure. Therefore, that will be a tribute, that whenever you acquire this knowledge, you acquire this particular stance of English, in that sense, that will be helpful to you. And I think that will be a real tribute to William Shakespeare on this occasion. I request all of you that we must go for English, we must offer English subject. Therefore, we will enrich our department very academically sound that Dr. Kutawal sir, he has come here, and I appreciate his enthusiasm that he used to awaken us, he used to promote us in that way that sir, then we students are maybe we will sit there, we will arrange the program in that sense, whatever he has told after some time. And therefore I also appreciate such effort and his encouraging words in that sense. I think that will be enough for us that that will be a real tribute to Shakespeare if we follow all these things, that as a human being, when we march in our life, we are just a part and parcel of our society, that we should not prove ourselves as an impediment, we should not create any problem in that sense, and that is the real education of any stance of any school. No school, I mean school means in the sense discipline, I say. Discipline means BA faculty, arts faculty or engineering faculty, which do not taught all these things, but morality is there, and therefore stand yourself, be a good citizen, aspire for knowledge, came regularly to the college, get to the course, that professors are there in every faculty, we have Marathi, Hindi, English, everywhere, social science are there, everyone is here to guide you. Therefore, you should came regularly, you should visit the faculty and arrange the program. That since that will be a tribute to their Shakespeare, I think. I'm thankful to my own department, but as far as the part of formality that I have taken other resources, and that is my prime duty to all the such works to the organizer that we give me the chance to express myself here. Therefore, I'm thankful to the organizer in that sense, and therefore every one of you that you silently listen my words and give respect to me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your outline guidance. He told that how Shakespeare, one hand he wrote comedies, and other hand he also wrote tragedies. Sometimes he wrote tragicomedies, and at the same time he wrote romantic plays. So Shakespeare, he also said that Shakespeare's philosophy was very enriched. It was very close to human life. That's why today even we read plays of Shakespeare, and he has given various values to us, like morality, like humanity, universality, love, and about our farmers and shepherds. So all things he has given to us. That's why at the time some of the critics of his time, these contemporary critics, were saying that Shakespeare is violating the rules and regulation of ancient literature. That's why he has gone mad. But at the same time, some critics appreciate William Shakespeare, and they are saying that whatever Shakespeare is doing, he's doing very correct, very right, because he's very closer to human life, and that's why from his literature we not only entertain, but at the same time we get a lot of knowledge. Jain sir also told that today English language is a global language. That's why the translation is very important. The English literature, it should be translated into other languages, and as per our country, English language is a lead language, so it is very important for us, because in our some state they have their own mother tongue. So sometimes they don't accept the other mother tongue of other state. So at this time, at this juncture, English language plays a very important role as a link language. That's why those literature we have in various our native languages, that literature we should translate into English language so that so we can read our nation's literature easily. So thank you, sir, once again. You really gave a very valuable speech to us. Now I request Honorable Principal Dr. Kothawade sir to give a presidential speech.
Today, we are going to celebrate the International English Language Day, and poster presentation. On this occasion, on the dais, chief guest and chief speaker, our head Department of English, Dr. Hemant Kumar Jain sir, the other member of English department, Dr. Sambhaji Sachin Kadam sir, the son of Sambhaji.
I'm proud to be son of him because he is also a historical person.
Yes,
Yes, that's why I am
definitely.
very proud
Yeah.
of him.
And dignitaries of the dais, Dr. Gandhi Banat sir, Dr. Shivaji Rao Yadav sir, and all our honorable professors, and all our present students, boys and girls. I am very happy today. Why? Because some students have prepared the posters, and these posters are presented here. That's why I am very happy and very glad, because the main aim of celebrating the English Language Day is to bring the change in the personality of the student in the angle of development of English language. That's why today International English Language Day is celebrated on the occasion of the birth date of the well-known dramatist and world famous playwright Dr. William Shakespeare. And I think this month or this year is also the anniversary of death of the Shakespeare. Am I correct?
Yes.
Dr. Hemant Kumar Jain has explained the well information about the Shakespeare in the angle of literature. Dr. William Shakespeare has wrote the many of the dramas, various types of literature in which the human feelings are presented, and we see the various types of human feelings in the literature of the William Shakespeare. Why the English Language Day is celebrated? This question arises finally. I think that to make aware of the English language in the mind of students, it is the main aim to celebrate the International English Language Day. We know the English is known as the international language. We know the English language is the knowledge of language. It is known as the word knowledge, or it is known as the tourism language. Tourism language. I think that by considering the angle of the student in the present day, I appeal to the student that they should not hesitate the English language. They should prepare in well manner English language, because in the competition, in the competitive examinations, there is a separate paper for the selection in the various posts like Union Public Service Commission, Maharashtra Public Service Commission, examinations in the staff selection and various examinations. That's why I appeal again to the student, they should try to develop the English language for the purpose of career competitive examinations. I think that in the building of the career, many of the students facing the problem of English language, and due to the English language, they can't clear their result. It means that today we consider that the English language is the barrier in the building of the career. And I will appeal to the English department also. You should arrange the such type of program. With the help of this program, the fear regarding the English language in the mind of student should be abolished. Then and then only the student can freely prepare their competitive career examinations, and they can stand in their life. Regarding the English, I will again appeal to the student to read the English books, English newspapers. With result, as a result, you can improve the English language. I think that with this word, we should stop here, and thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have told that how Shakespeare used various feelings and emotion in his plays. That's why he seems to be very close to human life. Sir, actually, to bring literature very close to human life or to attract it to the people. Shakespeare, what he did, he adds some songs in his plays. Just like today, as we see in movies, there are some songs. And in ancient period, as there was a very single theme in the plays, but what Shakespeare did at the same time to use two themes in the plot. That's why the area of his literature, his plays, that goes very closer, that attract us, and even we know that how he wrote about all genres of plays like comedies, tragedies, romantic plays, and all that. Sir also told that English is a language of world weightage because most of the knowledge is available in English language. That's why our student should know. They should know how to speak English. They have to improve their English language, and for personality development and to build their career, our students should read English books, newspaper, all that. Sir, here I would like to say that from next year, our department is going to conduct English language communicative schemes in our college. That course will run for 30 days, and from next academic year, we have discussed our head of English department and we are going to conduct that course. So thank you, sir. Once again, you gave a very valuable speech to our student. Now I call here Dr. Shivaji Yadav sir, head of economics department, to present vote of thanks. English
आज मी इंग्लिशमध्ये याच्यामध्ये मित्रांनो, मानवाच्या जन्माबरोबर भाषा आलेली आहे आणि ज्या ठिकाणी माणूस जन्म घेतो त्या ठिकाणी जी भाषा अगोदर असते ती भाषा त्याला ती आवडते. म्हणजे इतर भाषा आहेत राष्ट्रीय लेवलच्या, त्या भाषा त्याला शिक्षण क्षेत्रातून शिकाव्या लागतात. त्या भाषा त्यानं जर शिकल्या तर त्याला रोजगाराच्या संधी मिळतात आणि त्याचं जीवन सुखमय होत असते. विद्यार्थी हे तरुण आहेत आणि तरुणांना घडवण्याचं काम आम्ही करतो. हे घडवत असताना आम्ही आमचं तर कर्तव्य नेहमी करत असतो, परंतु विद्यार्थ्यांनीही सुद्धा कुठलाही वेळ व्यर्थ जाणार नाही याच उद्देशाने लँग्वेजचा असो किंवा इतर विषयाचा असो शिक्षण घेतलं पाहिजे. इंग्रजी भाषा ही जीवनामध्ये फार महत्वाची आहे. ज्यांना कोणाला इंग्रजी कमी येत असेल तर त्याला अधुरी जिंदगी असं वाटतं. म्हणून सर्वांनी इंग्रजी भाषा शिकावं असं मला वाटतं. असंख्य रोजगाराच्या संधी इंग्रजी भाषेमुळे निर्माण किंवा संधी तुम्हाला त्या मिळतील. या भाषेचं ज्ञान तुम्ही अवगत केलं पाहिजे. भारताची लोकसंख्या आज 140 कोटीपेक्षा जास्त झाली आहे आणि 140 कोटी लोकसंख्येमध्ये 90 कोटी लोक श्रमिक आहेत. या 90 कोटी लोकांपैकी फक्त 45 कोटी लोकांनाच रोजगार भारतामध्ये मिळाला आहे. त्याचे काही कारण वेगवेगळे असू शकतात. ह्या कोविडमुळे तर आणखी असं झालेलं आहे की ज्यांच्या कोणाच्या नोकऱ्या गेलेल्या आहेत हे परत नोकऱ्या मागण्यासाठी त्या कंपन्याकडे किंवा बाजारपेठेमध्ये गेलेले आहे, तिथंच बसलेले आहेत. मित्रांनो, तुम्हाला जर रोजगार मिळाला तरच तुम्हाला पुढची जिंदगी चांगल्या प्रकारची जगता येते. म्हणून
मराठी भाषा असेल, हिंदी भाषा असेल, इंग्रजी भाषा असेल, या भाषेचं ज्ञान या भाषा दिनी आठवण म्हणून आपण नियमित स्मरणात ठेवलं पाहिजे असं मला वाटतं. जैन सरांना इंग्रजीमध्ये कोणत्या लेखकाने किती लिखाण केलेलं आहे? मी तर म्हणेन इंग्रजीमधील वडील म्हणा, फादर म्हणा, तर ते शेक्सपियर आहे. शेक्सपियरचं एवढं लिखाण आहे, ते लिखाण तुम्ही वाचलं आणि ते वाचून जीवनामध्ये उपयोग जर केला तर तुमचा दृष्टिकोन नेहमी पॉझिटिव्ह राहून सुद्धा पॉझिटिव्ह राहील आणि कुठल्याही समस्याला न घाबरता आपण चांगली जिंदगी जगाल असं म्हणतो. त्याच्यासाठी वाचन महत्वाचं आहे. वेगवेगळ्या लेखकांची पुस्तकं तुम्ही या दिनानिमित्त वाचनासाठी शपथ घेतली. सरांनी सुद्धा विद्यार्थ्यांचं कौतुक केलं. मयुरी शेळके असेल, आयशा पठाण कसे हा तिचंही कौतुक केले आणि तुम्ही कौतुकास पाहता. तुम्ही पहिल्यांदा स्टेजवर येऊन बोलण्याचा प्रयत्न करताय. स्टेजवर आल्यानंतर चांगल्या चांगल्याला घाबरून बी होते. तुम्ही तर विद्यार्थी आहात, तुम्हाला बोलण्याचं शिकवायचं आहे. आम्हाला तुम्हाला पुढे न्यायचंय, तुमचं आयुष्य घडवायचंय आणि तुम्ही सुद्धा ती आठवण मनामध्ये ठेवली पाहिजे की आपल्याला आयुष्य घडवायचंय, सरांचं मार्गदर्शन घ्यायचं. कदम सरांनी विषयाबाबतीत किंवा विषयाचं महत्व तुम्हाला पटवून दिलं. इंग्रजी विषय किती महत्वाचा आहे आणि हा विषय तुम्ही अवगत केला तर येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये तुमचा काय फायदा होऊ शकतो हे आज त्यांनी सांगितलं. या ठिकाणी मी सर्वात प्रथम ज्या दोन मुली आहेत ज्यांनी बोलण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे त्यांचा आभार मानतो. कारण मुलांनी पुढे यावं, बोलावं, त्या बोलण्यामधून आम्हालाही त्यांचे प्रश्न समजतात, ते सोडवण्याचं काम आम्ही करू शकतो, म्हणून त्यांचा आभार मानतो. आज हेमंत कुमार आज तरुण वाटताय. तारुण्याचा देश आहे. भारताला तरुणाचा देश मानलं जातं आणि मला त्यांच्याकडे बघितलं की आज वाटलं की खरोखरच भारत हा तरुणांचा देश म्हणून मनामध्ये भावना ठेवली पाहिजे आपण तरुण आहोत.
म्हणजे तुमच्या तरुणावर त्यांनी शिक्कामोर्तब काय
या कार्यक्रमाच्या निमित्तानं हेमंत कुमारनं जे काही आपल्याला मार्गदर्शन केलं त्याबद्दल त्यांचे आभार मानतो. आपल्या महाविद्यालयाचे प्राचार्य गोठावले सर, मलाही प्रश्न पडतो सरांच्या बाबतीत, सर एनर्जी आणता कुठून? कारण एवढी एनर्जी आणण्यासाठी किती आहार घ्यावा लागतो किंवा कुठला आहार घ्यावा लागतो की जी एनर्जी एवढी मिळते? म्हणून आमच्यासाठी आदर्श आहात.
पौष्टिक आहार घ्यावा लागतो. तुमच्यासोबत काम करतो हीच एनर्जी.
नेहमी त्यांचा दृष्टिकोन सकारात्मक असतो आणि याचमुळं वेगवेगळे कार्यक्रम अलीकडं जास्त संख्येने होऊ लागले. पाठीमागे होत होती परंतु त्याची संख्या मात्र कमी असेल. अलीकडे तुम्ही आल्यापासून संख्या निश्चित वाढलेली आहे. म्हणून तुमचे आभार या प्रसंगी मानतो. सूत्रसंचालन अगदी व्यवस्थित करणारे कणखर आयोजक, सूत्रसंचालक आणि इंग्रजी भाषा शिकवणारे म्हणतो मी आज. दुसऱ्यांना इंग्रजीमध्ये बोलणं शिकवणारे लाडके सचिन कदम सर यांचे आभार मानतो. आमच्या स्टाफ मधील जे काही सर्व आहेत कार्यक्रमाला यांचे आभार मानतो. विद्यार्थी यांचे आभार मानतो आणि हा कार्यक्रम
विद्यार्थी कोणते कोणते उपस्थित आहेत त्यांची जरा एका नाव घेऊ.
मला एक वाटतं सर, हे दोन मुली जे काही बोललेल्या आहेत त्या मुलीचा सत्कार जर तुम्ही केला ये आयुष्य तर येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये मुलं जास्त संख्येने बोलतील असं मला या ठिकाणी वाटतं. म्हणून मी आपल्या महाविद्यालयाचे प्राचार्य त्यांना आयुष्य सत्कार करावा.